Alright, we're going to paint this little whale right now. Very simple project. Very simple painting. Kind of decided what would be. Now what I did, I went like I did with the bird, and I put my little drilled a hole in the bottom of it, put my little coat hanger in there, piece of a coat hanger. That will be its stand. And I was thinking probably a gray of some kind would be ideal for this little fella. A gray whale would be perfect for him, I think. Whales don't have a lot of they don't have a lot of color. Well, unless you get to the orcas and stuff that have the beautiful black and white and stuff like that, but that's not what we're dealing with here. We're going to first put a little coat of gray on him. Also, this little thing does help when you're painting. Gives you a chance to hold a piece with a little on there. Basically, I'm going to paint him gray first. Then I'll come back with a little black wash to enhance that. Because they're just not entirely gray, they are a little bit of two. Okay. And since black is a domineering color, we want to make it a wash. We don't want to make it just put a black over it, because of course it will dominate the color. We want the black to mix in with the gray a little bit. Actually, in a little piece like this, you can paint it whatever you want it to be. Because grab my black here. Remember, black is a very domineering color, so you want to mix it real good before you add it on here. You want it to be watered down pretty good, because when you add it on here, it's going to dominate the piece. It will definitely do that. Take over the gray part of it. There you go. Where it kind of brings out the just doesn't look like a drab gray, but sort of brings out the color in it. We don't want too much black, or he will just be black. And we don't want that, because, and I guess some whales are black, but I think the gray mixed with the wash, which means that you're using quite a bit of you see how that enhances that gray with a little black mixed in. Okay, we want to let that dry. Where's my let me see if I can find my clay. Fortunately, my wife moves everything that I put up here. Well, let me see. Here it is. It's in the drawer. Let me stick this in here and let it dry. And basically, what we're going to do is, I think I can go ahead and put the eyes in into him there. That's the color I'm wanting, because I'm going to antique him and make him a little bit darker. But I don't want to make him too dark. I know a lot of painters probably look at me and go, "Oh, Lou, you don't spend much time," but I like to get the painting done. I'm a very neutral color person. I don't, I like the antique look. I don't like go. Let me get something here. I like the antique look. I like the sort of neutral colors. I'm not a big color person. I'm sure a lot of people might, you know, color this up a little bit and stuff, and that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. That's just a matter of taste. But my taste is to have a neutral color. Okay, I'm going to take my white now. Man, we're not trying to make this look like a necessarily a real great real, and I'm just going to take it and hit those eyes, around the eyes with a little white. Okay, just like that. I'm going to turn it over and do the very same thing. Just like that. Okay. Bring it a little bit further. And then I'll use a little black or Payne's gray to put the pupil in, as we say. Payne's gray. I think the Payne's gray is a little bit too, I need to, alright, let's just use the black. Do it. Pick it up here. Really just try to let the white dry before you do this. I'm just kind of dominating it a little bit. It's a little hard because what's happening is there it goes. Okay, just like that. I'm going to turn around over here, and at the front of the eye, just like that. See that? And over here, just like that. And we let it dry. And there basically is our painting of our little whale. These are, once again, like the little bird, little stylized robin. These are neat little things just to do. Now, if you want to, you don't have to do this or whatever, but if you want to, just add a little, if you want to add just like a little white to the tail, just to, let me get a small brush here, you find one. What's this? Just, I'm going to put a little white on the tail here, just a little bit like that. A little bit like that, in other words. Now, let me use a little water, just a tiny bit of water. That way it works like, there we go. A little white on the tail just like that, doesn't matter. Just like that. It doesn't matter what you do. You can do that, or you can put a little black on the tail. It doesn't matter. Just any way that you want to do it. Just use a tiny bit of white just to give the tail a little bit of look to it. Is all. Okay, well there's our little whale. Small, easy, good little afternoon project. Something simple for new carvers especially. Our 3/4 inch basswood. Don't have to spend a lot of money on basswood. Just get you some little 3/4 inch. You can get them at Heineke wood or Ithaca. Heineke has some 3/4 inch. And we'll continue with our projects for 3/4 inch basswood. I have had a good response to these little projects. They're simple. They're easy to do, and unique. I'll put it on a little stand, and I'll show you when I'm through. Thank you now. God bless.